Two grown men have never seen The Simpsons. It's America's barley basket.
Jeez. You are a sight right now.
I don't think I got the confidence to sit on it like you do. I'm trying to spread the weight out.
Yeah, like you're on thin ice.
Yeah, like I'm trying to save someone that fell through. I'm snake crawling out there.
These beds are something.
Yeah, boy, they complain when you try to get out of it, too.
I'll bet.
Like, there ain't no spring helping you.
I haven't laid down yet.
It's like sleeping in a sandbox. It's like getting out is hard to be graceful.
Oh, buddy.
The one thing I love about a hotel like this that is like a mom and pop and it's like not gigantic is the bathrooms still have fans.
Oh, sure.
God, that's a thing, especially when you're sharing a room with someone else. Just breathe at each other's huffing each other's dump air.
Dump vapors.
For 20 hours. Mine, the half-life of one of my shits is a while. It is not good. You got to brush your teeth in that.
Dump Vapors would be a good stage name for you, I think.
Dump Vapors played bass for the Damned.
Oh, shit. Whew. Big Dump Vapors opened for Cocksparrer in 78. That might be too early for Cocksparrer. I don't know my punk well enough.
If we're going to go with cock bands, the Buzzcocks
Oh, sure.
would work. They were that era. I'm sprawled. I look like Perry Farrell on the cover of like his first solo album, like '99. What a reference! Perry Farrell doesn't remember that. No, that wasn't a good album. There's no, he's lying in a white bed. Oh.
You look like you are ready to accept your final rites right before they unplug you.
I should be surrounded by loved ones right now.
Oh, my God.
Should be taking a picture of my gams and putting these on.
Brother, oh boy. For the listeners, welcome, by the way, to America's Barley Basket, episode, I think, 189. I'm not sure. We are in a motel, and Nathan is wearing, I'm going to see what I can do here. Nathan is sprawled out in the bed.
Paint a picture with your words.
Yep. He is dead center, taking up 78% of the real estate of the bed. And the amount of fly meat that is hanging out of the back of it, because these basketball shorts took a hitch up when you made your move into the bed.
Yeah.
The amount of shocking thigh that I saw. Oh, boy.
We passed the hairline?
Them basketball shorts were booty shorts for a while. Yeah, we're past the tree line. Nothing's growing up here.
It doesn't. Driving, they ride up when I'm driving. These, holy shit. Yeah, the end of my short legs are way closer to my nutsack, or than not. From the waistband to my ribs is about an inch. I can get 2 fingers of play in between my ribs and these short. These are hiked up. These are some Happy Humphrey waist level.
Got them high, got them high. Up under your armpits.
Yeah. Yeah, I could cut armholes in these right now. I feel like a romper.
And like you were saying, that bed ain't going to give you any help getting out. That bed is screaming.
Yeah. This bed was meant for preteens. This is the bed that you go home to when you come back from college and realize how small it is.
Yep.
And I am giving it's fucking a workout.
Putting it through the paces for sure.
This bed is not happy right now.
Got a couple of pillows propped under your shoulders, so you're at a 8-degree angle from your hips to your shoulders.
I need to have like local businessmen come talk to me like I'm the Godfather on this last hours.
It is something.
Tell us where the gold is buried. Never.
Oh, shit. You look like you should have a button that calls the nurse.
Yeah, oh, my God. Get some more of the mini Snickers
More
bars.
snacks, please.
And again, you're not going to get this at a Quality Inn and Suites. Free treats.
So much candy in this room.
Little treasure chest with treats.
Yep. There's little like like Halloween-sized candies, like
Yep.
little Twixes, little Mars Midnight,
Yeah,
or a Milky
yeah.
Way Midnight,
Milky
a dark
Way
chocolate
Midnight.
Milky Way,
Yeah. There's a Three Musketeers.
Starbursts.
I'm gonna have to bite into a Three Musketeers. I cannot recall my age. I wonder if I have an age. That can't be right. A Three Musketeers since I was like trick or treating age.
I mean, it's not a candy anybody picks.
Yeah, like
You might like it because Three Musketeers is a dad-ass candy.
yeah.
You got dad tastes.
And there's no nuts, right? It's just mush in
it's
the middle.
just fluff. It's like whipped nougat.
Okay.
That's what they call me.
Yeah. So basically, it's a Milky Way without the caramel. Kinda.
That's
Yeah.
pretty close. That's
Yeah.
about as close as you're gonna get.
Okay. Well, I can get behind that.
You want to do a live eat?
Yeah.
You want to do a live Three Musketeers
You're
thing?
gonna have to feed them to me. I'm like, hey, could you just push against my jaw to help me chew?
Oh God! I got a towel in the other hand, dabbing your forehead, feeding you ice chips like the dying old woman in fried green tomatoes.
I am very much like end stage Marlon Brando right now. Marlon Brando got a little chubby towards the end.
Oh yeah, big time.
It had to be 90 degrees. I'm sweating my tits off. That'd be. I want to be Dr. Moreau era Brando.
God, the behind the scene tales of that like Ron Perlman tells are so unhinged.
There's a documentary about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard that.
Ever seen the movie itself?
No,
So that's funny because that seems like the right era of.
I remember trailers. I remember trailers for it.
Seems like you have a good knowledge of like mid '90s movies.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that one got by me. Is that Val Kilmer in that too?
Yeah,
Yep.
it is. That was a big budget movie.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
They had big hopes for that movie.
Originally a like golden age movie. Is that a 50s, 60s movie?
Yeah, and a short story
Right,
of
yep.
some renowned. Yeah. Yeah, or maybe even no. I think that's like a pre-World War II, like 1930s or 40s movie.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah. God, yeah. And what is it? They're on an island, and he's turning people into cats, or cats into people.
Yeah, he's
or-
like he's mix and matching.
yeah, yeah. That makes it's funny, and I've seen if a lot of movies that are terrible that are that bad, I've hunted them out of just perverse,
Sure.
curiosity. I say that I have never seen Battlefield Earth.
Neither have I. I read the book
Really?
in high school.
When you were switching to
I didn't know.
Oh.
I didn't know.
no shit.
I had no idea.
Was that in your high school library?
Oh God, no. No,
Yeah.
I borrowed that from a buddy's dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he a Scientologist?
I don't think so,
God,
but he
that'd
had
be-
all the books.
That'd be amazing. There was a man within 30 miles of where you grew up that read science fiction novel.
Yes. Yep.
That's amazing.
I know, right?
Do you think he hid it from his buddies? He had to have.
I don't think he had friends.
Oh,
I certainly never saw him like in a social capacity with literally
Interesting.
anyone. I don't know that I've ever seen him out of that house.
what do he do for a living?
As a CPA, people came to him.
Oh, no shit. I don't know what the next closest competing CPA was.
80 miles.
Three-day horse ride.
Hard ride. You got to switch for a fresh horse.
Yeah, there's probably something freeing in living in an area where you are so different than everyone else. You're never going to have friends regardless. So you can just live the life you want to live.
Yep.
You know?
Do what you want.
He's just walking around wearing skirts. Got his hair in curlers.
Let's give him something to talk about.
Hi, I'm Rick Gunderson, certified public accountant, and I feel like a little lady today.
Let's go, girls.
Yeah. Okay. Here's all the paperwork for the farm this year.
Yeah,
People still go to them because we're going to drive
what
to
are you
another
going to do?
town.
Yeah. What are you going to do them
for
yourself?
years.
No,
Yeah.
of course not.
That is totally how they get you when you're doing taxes. I'd go through some online fucking turbo speedo
Sure.
tax thing.
Give us $50.
Yep.
We'll do it.
And where they get you is if you stay with them, they'll just upload last year's shit for free.
Yep. They make it easy.
The idea of starting fresh and retyping that, finding that nonsense, I would just stop filing taxes. I would just go
It
to
amazes
jail.
me that you do file
Yeah.
taxes. Well, like,
I've gotten that a lot.
but like at the, I'll bet. At the end of the year, when you do your taxes, TurboTax sends you a thing that is like, here's this year's taxes. Like, that file's on your computer somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
You have last year's.
It is all there. I got all the paperwork. I keep all the paperwork. But the idea of looking at it and typing those numbers in and just no.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, I have never not filed taxes. I don't think about it.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, that's wild how many friends I have that don't file
Bootlicker
taxes.
here.
Yeah. Giving them all their money. Well, the main reason is for a good chunk of my adult life, I had jobs where you got to return.
Sure.
So it's like, I'm not going to give up free money.
Right.
And when you have, back in the day when I had just one normal fucking punch the clock job, get my taxes done in half an hour.
Yeah, nothing to it.
It was just a cakewalk back in those days. Like, now I'm fucking a little fucking squirrely with how I'm earning a living.
I've got a guy. My taxes have gotten complicated in the last couple of years, so I got a guy.
Did you used to do them on your own?
Yeah, I used to be a TurboTax boy.
Yeah.
Yep. They get you. You get wrapped up in that ecosystem. You can't get out.
Ever do just a manual form?
No, God no.
I did when I was up and coming.
Maybe when I was 18 or something, but
I was like, I lucked out. My dad just always did my mom and my taxes out of habit.
Oh,
like,
sure.
I'm doing my tax. I'll knock these other two guys out. And like,
while I got the pen out.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm in that mode. And then finally I'm like 29. He's like, what the fuck am I doing this for? He was like mad. Like, I didn't tell you. Like,
he just did it till he was tired of it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This is for you now. Like, oh. I think I did it manually once or twice, and then I was like, fuck this. I have a computer now. I can just fucking do this all online.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, once you start go down that road, fuck, no going back.
No.
Imagine getting a big pamphlet in the mail and writing that shit in with a pen like an asshole.
They send you emails like, hey, it's about that time. Click here to log in.
Yeah.
Here's your username and password that you'd for sure forgot.
Yep. God, just mashing the buttons up by the end. I'm so frustrated. Just either fucking take this or send me to jail. I'm done with the laptop.
God, I hate the anxiety of doing taxes. Like, is this right? I don't know.
Am I doing the right thing? None of this makes sense.
Yep.
Like,
Paying
what is your job? It does. The Dropbox doesn't feature the stupidity, like the shit that I'm doing for a living.
Right. Yeah.
Like, clown should be an option. I am always clowning.
Other.
I'm doing a lot of other.
Like, you just go down the list like, well, this isn't agriculture. That's for sure. This isn't legal.
I'm not teaching anyone.
It's nonsense.
Is this a trade? I can't imagine it is.
I think we teach people how to love again.
Teach people to go to fucking tech school. That's what we fucking do.
Get into the trades.
Yeah. If you have a child thinking of the arts, this is what it leads to. There's a lot of smiling going on when we're back in our hotel room.
We give people validation. Like, I'm glad I went to Diesel Tech.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't leave the farm.
This is what's out there. Look at those boys.
This is what's in the big city. This is what I'm missing out on. So this guy huff and puff climbing one set of stairs. You can lay down on that landing. I'll bet you $10. Oh, he did. Holy fuck, lying down on the stairs. Oh, that's a humbling day.
Yeah. Well, I gotta just lay down.
Gotta take a quick nap.
Give me a minute here.
Hey, here you got snoring.
5 minutes.
It is a quick 5 minutes.
Did he just set an alarm on his phone?
Been a rough summer. It is February.
Like every summer, it's February.
You find a guy sleeping on your stairwell. He's not even homeless because he lives there.
Just needed a break.
I'd lie and say I had a medical event.
Yeah. I had one of my incidents again. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess the spells are back.
Had a quick episode. Thank you for waking me.
Holy fuck, if you're faking amnesia or faking sleepwalking as an adult, you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, how did I end up here again?
Whoops. Uh-oh.
Holy fuck. Sleepwalking in an apartment complex would be terrifying.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, where the fuck you're in your laundry room or something like that?
Trying to get into somebody else's apartment.
You're a struggling single mom. You got to do your laundry at 2 a.m. You click the light on, a giant man wakes up in front of you and starts screaming.
Because he doesn't know where he is. I lived with a guy that'd sleepwalk a little.
Oh, really?
Nothing major, but you'd find him standing in the kitchen in the middle of the night sometimes.
Eerie.
So terrifying.
Yeah.
Just standing in front of the utensil drawer that he's opened.
Holy fuck. Holding up a steak knife.
But you're not supposed to wake him, so you just like go back to bed and hope for the best.
God, you could really send a guy over the edge.
Oh, boy.
Fucking put a goddamn pillowcase over their upper body and push them over. Start screaming that you're the devil. Flashing a flashlight in their eyes. You're in hell. You're in hell.
Oh, that'd be a mean trick. That'd be a real mean trick.
Just play dumb. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What are you talking about? I was asleep. That didn't happen. Holy shit.
Try to make your roommate catatonic for a goof. We're always horsing around.
His eyes roll back, just plumb white, stiff as a board, standing upright.
Goddamn fucking. He's swallowing his tongue again. This fucking pussy. It's okay. You're not in hell.
Can't even take a little ribbon.
Not even one of the boys.
Oh, shit.
God. Whew. You guys should wear these little shorts on stage
Yes,
tonight?
I do.
I mean, they're not little shorts. These shorts are not the problem.
When you're upright, they are proper length basketball shorts.
They're completely circumferencing the globe right now, if that makes sense. The globe that is the middle of my body.
Holy shit.
It is at the top. We're at the Tropic of Capricorn right now.
when I came up to your vehicle earlier and you were sitting in your vehicle eating chicken strips from Dairy Queen in those shorts, boy, they were hiked. They were hiked so high. Those were fucking booty shorts at that. Those were granny panties.
I'm not going to apologize for being comfortable.
No, and you shouldn't, but I wasn't ready.
Pro tip for everyone out there, you can go to Dairy Queen and just get a 3-piece snack pack. You just get the strips and a dipping sauce.
Okay.
That's a nice little thing. I don't need a fucking diet fucking Pepsi or whatever garbage. I don't need French fries. I don't need the fucking toast. I just want
3 strips and a dip.
Just fucking give me that. And that goddamn queso dip. That's a solid option.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I always just get the gravy.
Yeah.
I like the white gravy.
Yeah. The gravy ain't bad. I'm a queso boy.
Okay.
I like a little hot cheese with my... I mean, what is there any dairy in that at this point?
No, absolutely not.
Ground up old tires. What's the fucking seasoning sauce mixed in? He's a little white number 5 or some kind of food dye to make it resemble liquid cheese.
Holy shit! I saw it's. I took it as a sign of healing after COVID that nature is healing. The Hardee's in Fargo up on Main Avenue is back to being drive-through open 24/7, baby.
That legit makes
Hell
me happy.
Yeah.
That was a staple all of my 20s and 30s. I wonder, fucking, this would be call Hardee's HQ on Monday morning, bright and early. How many Hardee's on planet Earth are 24 hours?
Yeah.
That is not their fucking MO.
Nope, that's not their vibe.
That has always been a 24. And the amount of people that have taken the lives of 3 or more people that have worked there in the 25 years I knew of it, at least 100.
I have only ever seen like street punks working there.
See,
you know, like
there were plenty of them, or like runaways.
Oh yeah, like troubled youth.
It's like where you're like, I hope this job's working out for you.
Yeah.
You need a reset, and I hope this is what. But what sticks, because I went there a lot. I worked nights as you did.
Yep.
Then I went a whole lot of options late at night, you know?
I worked at the strip club for like 6 years, and I bet 65% of the time I stopped at that Hardee's on my way home.
Nothing healthier than a job where you work till 3 a.m. and then consume 1,300 calories of Hardee's.
Yep. My go-to order, still to this day, because I just did it the other day, 2 big hot ham and cheeses and a large root beer.
The underrated options are the hot ham and cheese, and I think the roast beef.
I'm not a fan of the roast beef. I get what you're saying, but it's like I'm so dyed in the wool Arby's that it's like it's an inferior roast beef.
Yeah, it ain't as good as Arby's, but I think it's still a treat. Just because back in social, I ate that trash all the time. I just get burnt out on burgers.
Oh yeah.
Even though Hardee's was the best quality burger,
tough to eat in the car though. They'll fall apart. Them big old burgers.
You got to park. You gotta park. You can't. You have to accept your situation in life sometimes.
Eat it on the
I
way
am
home.
a car man now. I eat, live, and cry in my car. This is where my emotions.
I do all those, but on the move.
And never cause an accident while doing that.
No, I've never gotten in an accident eating in the car.
Bite into a jalapeno popper that sprays you in the face. You're fucking doing figure eights on Main Avenue.
I've eaten jalapeno poppers in my car.
You got any real surgical bites with that. You got to.
No, you go whole hog.
Oh my god!
You toss that whole popper in your gub.
The ER doing that. What if you get a fucking hot shot?
Yeah, if you fucking
200 degrees.
If you're weak, if your bloodline is weak.
Oh my god! Sometimes when the outside's fine, but that cream cheese is molten.
I mean, you're gonna do a couple.
Yeah.
While you're driving, but you're fine. You're taking a sip of that cold root beer.
His boyfriend must be really zapping that at-home vibe right now.
Sound like a fucking Jake break.
Keep this up. We're gonna have water in the basement. Donald, stop it! I'm eating appetizers.
You're texting her. Did you sit on the remote? Holy shit! Is this a warranty thing? Do I got to send this back, or are you out of your mind?
Yeah, are you mad?
Are you mad?
Happy with me?
Oh shit!
Yeah. Gotta do that. Sit in park, put on a nice radio channel, just enjoy yourself. Don't be ashamed that you are in your 30s eating alone at Hardee's.
No, you reach over, you open it, you fold the wax paper down just right to where you're not going to get any drippings, and you just eat it while you're driving.
For me, the problem is I'm going to eat 9 packets of ketchup in a meal like that.
So, I don't.
I build dipping troughs.
I ain't dipping because I'm driving.
All the fries go back in the bag, and then I will fucking origami fold I have every company that serves French fries. I know how to properly make a ketchup trough out of it.
Fucking arts and crafts project over here.
God damn it! I should be YouTubing this. I figured out every way to properly make it so you can. What's the best way to fucking store ketchup?
Make a fucking ketchup envelope.
Yep. You got. Oh man, when you get it right, you're living, brother.
I don't. I'm never getting fries. I'm always just like getting a sandwich or 2 sandwiches.
You never get fries.
Almost never.
No shit.
I very rarely get fries.
I'm kind of a basic bitch. I'm getting a combo.
Because I also want ketchup with my fries, but I'm eating in my car on the way home.
It just seems like such a sacrifice.
Fries are whatever. Yeah. Fries are fine.
I'm trying to think. You know, the more I think about it, back in the day, back before they got rid of the fucking orphan tears or whatever they used to make them taste good. Because they got rid of something from Burger King fries and made them way more mid. But back in the day, Burger King fries were worth the trip.
Well, McDonald's, it was beef tallow that they were using that they had to get rid of. Why
would they get rid of that? As like a money thing?
Oh, there's too many fucking trans fats. Beef tallow is so bad for you.
Oh, okay. Sounds dope though. Pretty metal.
I mean, tallow just means fat. Yeah. Beef fat.
Well, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, just dropping hunks of beef fat into your fucking fryer.
Fuck yes.
We call that broth. You're just dipping with a spoon.
So terrific.
So I don't know if that's the same thing Burger King was
Yeah.
using, but that was the McDonald's turn.
I know Burger King, it was a trans fat thing that they had to switch away from. Like, God, yeah, what a bummer. Are we sure it's that bad for you? Could we bring it back? Maybe they bring it back like they bring the McRib for this month only.
Yeah.
We got the fucking
Full
Widowmaker
fat
fries.
French fries. The Widowmaker fries.
BK leans into that kind of shit. They can have like a month where everything has like black wrapping.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Yeah.
They did that Halloween burger with a black bun.
Yeah, the king could be dressed like an Undertaker. God.
Or the Reaper.
Yeah.
Got
Oh
the
my
hood
God.
up.
Yeah. They could do it. Get full sugar Coke. Their Coke is already the worst it could be.
Yeah.
Making
It's
it sugar
as
would be
caustic.
make it more normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of whatever corn squeezins they're using now in place of regular sugar. Oh my God.
Oh,
God, you tried to eat a Hardee's Monster Burger while moving. Those burgers could just shoot out like hockey pucks. There's so much mayo. They are
you can't be
lubed.
doing that.
Yeah.
And they're good burgers, so they're juicy. You're getting drippings all down your front.
The bacon does serve as traction, though. The bacon will help keep the burgers in place.
But that big fat slab of onion, it'll slide right off of that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the bacon serves as like tire chains. For
It's
a
traction.
trucker.
Yeah. Tire chain.
You know what? You will ruin a shirt eating while driving is a Burger Time burger.
Oh yeah,
Because
that
they're
you can't
using
do.
like real meat and real vegetables. The fucking tomatoes are runny ass fruit. So fucking you'll look now. It's like I gotta burn all these clothes.
I've been called a runny ass fruit before.
Memories from junior high football.
I do love a Burger Time. That's super regional, isn't it?
Yeah, God. Do they extend much out of North Dakota?
Probably not.
Well, I was informed recently. Grand Junction Subs. That's a pretty strictly North Dakota. At
Okay.
least it doesn't go into Minnesota at all.
Crazy because it's
like
East Coast style sandwiches is what it's
Yeah.
tagline.
But I do know,
is.
like, I think one of the guy that was one of the main owners lives in Fargo. So I wonder if that isn't like an upper Midwest only thing.
I wonder what Big Boy's footprint is looking like these days, because Big Boy is a logo you recognize and a name you've heard before, not just up here.
Yeah. I have never stepped foot in a Big Boy.
Well, you don't. You walk up and sit at a picnic table.
Oh, no shit.
I don't think you go inside a Big Boy.
They're just like a walk-up Dairy Queen type operation?
Right. At least that's the way the Big Boy in Bismarck is. It's the only one I've
You're
ever
going to
been
get
to.
hot eats and cool treats or just hot eats?
You know, I don't know if you can get ice cream at Big Boy.
That's what. If they did, you'd almost think you'd know it. Like they'd push it, you know. But it's
Right.
more, no, here's where you go to eat.
Get a fucking pizza burger and be on your way.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can get a root beer float, so they got ice
Okay,
cream in
yeah,
there.
Got some ice cream hiding in there somewhere. No, I've never been to one. Minot never had one. Fargo's never had one in my life living here. So,
I was probably 30 years old before I made it to the one in Bismarck, but it's
but was
amazing.
it there your whole childhood?
Yeah, oh, totally.
Oh, interesting. Pretty sure Bismarck has the last remaining King's Food Host, but it's called a different name now.
Okay.
Only thing I remember about King's Food Host.
Is that the one that had the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've brought that up before. That's such a baffling thing.
Operator.
A phone in the booth to place your
I'd
order.
like more ketchup, please. How many times have those phones been farted into?
Oh,
so
daily.
many times.
Daily.
Endless farts. A phone is just a recipe for people to have their nutsacks out. Oh, someone's mouth's going to be against that?
Hold on.
Yeah, give me a second.
I do love a dumb gimmick. Did you ever go to like one of those places where the beer taps are in the booth with you?
I think that's so smart.
I love that.
Yep.
You know?
I've always thought if you have a restaurant, why not have self-serve water?
Yeah.
Because then what percentage of a server's time is running around getting water to
Getting
people?
waters,
So
yep.
much of it.
Or how about, you know how fast food joints have the pump things for ketchup and
Yeah.
barbecue sauce and all that? Put those at the booth with ketchup and ranch and,
Yeah.
you know, like whatever your 3 most popular condiments are. Because I bet when they're not running water, the other thing they do the most is go get ranch.
Yeah.
Gotta get a side
Yeah.
of ranch. Gotta get some more ranch, especially up here in the fucking Midwest. Put that shit right in the booth.
They'd have to put a fucking governor on the pump because some of these animals with the ranch consumption,
yeah, they would have to
bankrupt you.
It would have to pump 80% air per pump. You would have to just beat them in a war of attrition.
Yeah.
Well, I want more ranch, but my arm's getting tired.
But you also know if you had the self-serve water, dipshits would jam the drain full of gum and crank it up and fucking.
Totally.
You'd come around the corner and be ankle deep in water, and there's teenagers doing crotch chops in their fucking booth. Why must you be like this? What are you gaining from this?
Fucking teens. That's why we can't be having teens, Nathan.
Yeah.
Holy moly. I was, so I have a Ring doorbell, with the camera in it, which is fucking useless, by the way. Put real doorbells in houses again. But like, so it's connected to my phone, and I get alerts for nearby stuff. Lost cat, stuff like that. And it gives a vague description of where it is, so it's not like, oh, that's that person's house.
Yeah.
There was one came across the other day. It was a photo of a fence, like a privacy fence, with one section blown out of it laying on the grass. Yeah. And the message was, anybody see anything on any of their Ring cameras? These goddamn kids in their TikTok Kool-Aid Man challenge. And I was like, no fucking way. And I went to TikTok, opened it up. The Kool-Aid Man challenge is teens running through people's fences. God damn it, was I dying. Like, I'd have been so mad if that were my fence, but since it's not, it's hilarious. Holy moly.
I am all for teenage shenanigans. Kind of be a little more organic. Do you have, come up with your own ideas to terrorize your neighborhood?
Well, not everyone's creative enough to fucking harass the town with water heaters.
Those are memories that last a lifetime.
Yeah,
or trauma if you're the recipient.
But I support the Kool-Aid Man thing. I thought that was I watched probably half a dozen videos. I was like, you fucking kids.
Some kid's gonna get shot. Is how this ends.
North Dakota's a pretty fervent stand your ground state. Some 11-year-old's gonna bust through it and, oh yeah.
Oh no.
Boom. Blow him clean out of his cleats.
What are some other challenges that have made the rounds? There was the Tide Pod challenge. I don't even know if that was real.
I don't know if that was real.
But I mean, it had a life of its own.
Right. Are the Kia boys still big on TikTok?
Oh my God, they're big in my neighborhood. For the first time within the last month, I saw a Kia Boy incident in the wild.
Oh, no shit.
I was driving down like a main drag in North Minneapolis, and I looked it was pretty quiet, so I was just like putzing around, looking around. Looked down like a side, just a residential street, and there was a car with kids hanging out of the windows, treated like a slalom course, just saw like a half pipe more like.
Holy
just boom,
shit.
Boom, like on each side of the road, just fucking snaking. Like, I'm getting the fuck out of here so I don't get fucking T-boned by a Kia Soul. That's what it was, too.
The kind of boxy one.
Yeah. Like, those guys are going to tip that fucking thing. You know what you don't want to be doing when a car tips? Hanging out the window.
Yeah. If you're going to Kia Boy something, Kia Boy a Sonata or something.
I cannot believe there's still Kias even left to be stole.
They fixed it, but people apparently haven't gone in and gotten their fucking their recall updates.
I'm just shocked that they haven't all been totaled out in all the major cities, all those years of Kia.
What's the other one? Hyundai?
Yeah, they're same
because
thing,
they
different
make
badging.
same company. Yeah. God, I can't believe the Kia Boys is a thing.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's wild. My neighborhood, though, I think about it though, there's plenty of Kias. They all got the back window kicked out. There's so many garbage bag windowed Kias in my neighborhood.
Jesus. What is it? It's something that you can just plug your phone into the USB port and start the car?
You pop open the steering column.
Don't give them step by step.
I mean, they can Google that shit if they need to. It's out there.
It's on TikTok.
You pop off the steering column. There's like a plastic housing, and there's a fucking USB port or some other kind of simple port. Your phone can just fucking beep bop boop, and you got a free car.
Holy shit!
You got a free go kart because you're not gonna fucking
you're not gonna drive to work
time.
the next day.
of like the idea of kids just driving stolen Kias to school. And they're living responsible lives. It's just cold out.
They're completely straight-laced kids other than that.
It's like, well, why wouldn't I take a free car?
Needed a car. Must have been, that port must be there for maintenance.
Must be some kind of
easy
how you update the steering wheel or all the dash shit or something.
Sure,
you know,
like something along those lines.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
That's so fucking wild.
Yeah. I know there's supposed to be some like class action lawsuits coming up against them.
Yeah, I would fucking bet.
Yeah. Now our cars won't have steering wheels anymore. Just like we don't have hood ornaments anymore because you got to drive them like a bobcat. It's all
sticks,
feet, and levers.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Turn on a dime on the interstate.
I was gonna say, that's actually way more dangerous.
Well, fuck them backwards and backwards and backwards. Crank the sticks the other way. Man, it's so hard to get in a bobcat and not want to fuck around. Man, we can't have cars like that.
Yeah, that'd be very dangerous. The fucking old timey 3-wheeled swather that I drove in my youth was the sticks, just fucking clang, slam them both ahead, and that thing was fucking belt driven. Underneath, so that means like you had throttle, you could throttle up and down, but as you throttled down, the belt got looser, so your steering went away.
Yeah. What a great design,
right?
flaw.
So I remember there was a hayfield over by the neighbors that we had to go, that I got sent to go swath it at, and it's at the bottom of a hill that has a curve left and then a curve right and then a tiny bridge at the bottom and then another curve left. So you're going down this super steep hill, just humming, because you can't slow the throttle down or you're not going to be able to make that turn at the bottom. So you're just fucking white knuckling it, shouting YOLO all the way down this fucking hill, 45 miles an hour in a fucking 3-wheeled swather, 16-foot head on the front. Just hoping nobody's coming the other way.
Like the Rainbow Road of hay production.
Yeah, no shit. I remember every time I would get to the bottom of that bridge and be like, thank fucking God, I made it another year. That's how you started to judge the passage of time.
How many times have I had to do this?
Yeah. I've gotten through my 4th swather hill incident. Jesus.
God, I remember when I 16 years old or so, I was working for the city. Me and my cousin, who also worked there, got the fun job of picking rock.
Oh,
Picking
good.
garbage and rock is what it was. And from some freshly tilled land.
Oh.
And we had the new Bobcat. And we're like, well, it can't ride side. You can't. So one of us just sat in the bucket. And the other guy drove.
Yep.
And then it's like, hey, how about we treat this like a rodeo? You get in the bucket, and you give me 10 seconds to see if I can get you out of that bucket without tipping it all the way over.
Sure, yeah,
but like,
without dumping them out.
Yeah, like, and fucking, looking back, I cannot believe, because we'd switch spots, you know, okay, my turn. I cannot believe we didn't fucking kill each other.
Yeah.
Like, that is so fucking dangerous. Like, how did we not run each other over? Like, Jesus Christ, my dad saw us doing that too. Holy fuck, did we get a talking to? You guys having fun? I guess so.
Well, that's over.
Yeah, you know they can fucking see you. You're right by the main road. Those two boys having a nice time.
My grandpa was like a fun time grandpa, and he would be like, why don't you hop in the bucket? We'll take you over. We're going over here. Hop in the bucket. And you'd fall for it every time. Pretty soon you're way up in the air crying and screaming, and he's down in the seat just like, no, I don't know. It's not working. I can't get it to come down. That old time.
That was a daredevil as a little kid. I ate shit like that.
Oh, I hated it. I hated it so much.
Let's drive in the ditch more.
Yeah. And it would get to the point of like, he would take 20 minutes to convince you that he's not going to mess with you this time, okay? Finally get in the bucket. He'd pick you up a few feet off the ground. You're like, okay, nothing to it. He'd give you just enough time to let your guard down. All of a sudden, you're in the air. He's cranking the throttle up. God damn it.
All your trust issues stem from that.
Yes, exactly. Trickster grandpa. They're no good. Them grandpas, you got to watch them.
Trickster Grandpa, one of the popular parts of Native American folklore. Yeah, I used to love shit like that. Fucking anything fast or went high in the air. I wonder if I could look and see, was there an exact date I turned into a pussy? Because it had to happen. Used to pick up a snake, pick up a giant lizard. Like, fuck, oh man, like, when did it change? What happened?
I think my exact date was April 24th, 1985, the day I was born. I was never a pick up a salamander kid. I was never a fucking mess around with a mouse. Nothing. Heights, speed.
I think what it is when you're growing. When I was a little kid, I was always around other kids, and they were trailer park kids, so they're fucking monsters. So I just thought that's what life was, you know.
This is what kids do.
Yeah, you just eat dirt.
That fucking story of yours of banging that dead snake against the dumpster like a summoning bell. Bong, bong.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
God damn it.
Yeah, God, well,
God, your memory is really something. You told that story on this podcast not 4 months ago.
If there was a PETA group dedicated to Gartner snakes, I would be issuing a public apology because good God. They met some unpleasant deaths at our hands when I was a child. Oh, if they regretted getting picked up.
That was never a thing.
Oh, yeah, that time we tried to make the snake pit and we never got a kid to fall in it. Those snakes died starving. Just flinging dead snakes. Well, this is no good. The idea of falling into a dead snake pit at this age sounds like the worst thing that could happen to me.
Almost worse than live snakes, maybe.
Oh, man, the live snakes. Those snakes were not thrilled to be there. Not that a garter snakes could do much damage, but we proved they could bite.
Oh, my God.
If you fucked with them enough.
Oh boy.
Boy, yeah, a photographer should spend a summer in a trailer park taking fucking bizarro Norman Rockwell photos.
A top-tier National Geographic photographer just in a North Dakota trailer park.
Yeah.
Just pictures of kids skinning dogs and picking their ring pop up out of the dirt and sticking it back in their mouth.
A scabby, chubby 3-year-old just housing a 3-liter of Faygo orange soda. Glug, glug, glug. Is that thing room temp? You bet your tits it is.
If you're lucky. It's been outside all day.
Sat on the patio. Oh my God.
11-year-old missing 8 teeth in front, stuffing a dog full of bottle rockets.
Dog's just resigned to its fate.
Yeah. Dog begs for death.
Fucking men drunk at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday. Just like,
on the patio in their plastic patio chair.
I remember that as a kid. We'd go down to the skid section every once in a while, just like, all these dads are at home right now.
It's Wednesday.
And I know they don't work on the rigs. That was the only reason a dad might be around.
Rigs,
They're oil field people. These guys that are on the oil field, what are they doing home? Why is their mom's always so sad? Yeah.
Holy shit.
So-and-so's mom loves wine. They must be really fancy.
They were ahead of the curve on wine moms.
Yeah. I remember a couple fucking old women that were fortified wine grandmas.
Oh, boy.
That's not quite as glamorous.
No.
Why would I drink 3 bottles of regular wine when I could drink 1 bottle of fucking Mad Dog?
Oh, Mad Dog's fucking tough. Yikes.
Fucking wild Irish Rose. Is that other one?
Yeah, and Thunderbird.
Thunderbird's that's the be all end all.
I've had Mad Dog and I've had Thunderbird.
I've never had Thunderbird. I've had Mad Dog.
Thunderbird is fucking tough to get through.
Oh, I found another one. I only bought it because they sold it at our liquor store. Mad Dog, Thunderbird. I don't think you can buy Ripple anymore.
I don't even know that one.
Oh, the rappers used to talk about that a lot in the 90s. If you're hard up, you're drinking Ripple. The old school alcoholics are just fucking at home drinking Ripple.
Okay.
There was Night Train as another old school.
Oh, sure, yeah. I would like to get my hands on a can. I think it's in a can. I don't think it's in a bottle. E40's alcohol Slurricane.
Oh my god.
That name is so outstanding. I think it's like a some manner of fruity fortified get you drunk wine.
I wonder if you just had put a can of that on your bedside table, would you wake up hungover?
Just through osmosis.
Yeah, I just feel like shit. That can's 10 inches away from you. Oh my god, that sounds like a hangover in a
I
can.
think Slurricane is the most amazing name for an alcohol.
That'd be a good name for a drunk that comes into your bar. Like,
Oh, yeah.
just comes in as a fucking bunch of commotion, then it dies down. It's
There's some wasted guy using racial slurs.
yeah.
Here comes the Slurricane.
Or just slurring their words.
Yep.
There are
It
multiple
works
ways
on
they
multiple
use
ways.
it. Yeah.
E40's a wordsmith.
Yeah, he is. One of those guys that rap real fast.
Yep.
They didn't do a whole lot for me, but
Real technical.
yeah.
Yeah. Boy, the amount of back of the thigh meat. Those keep going
I
up
think-
somehow. Them
Well,
shorts
think
keep
about it. You
crawling.
put rubber bands around a watermelon. They're going to go to one end. They're going to go to one pole or the next. They're not going to stay at the equator.
Oh, boy.
Gravity's pulling to the top, and the top's winning in this one.
And gravity's pulling the thigh down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're getting the worst of both worlds right now.
No,
or the
there's,
best.
There's
depending.
no winning in
Yeah.
this.
Some people consider this a treat.
Call them. Show me in your phone who those people are.
These people live in group homes. It's an ordeal to get them on the phone.
Holy moly.
Hello, Nurse Jenkins. Put Roger on the line.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, I've sat with my legs crossed and my feet are fucking numb. Watching me get out of here is going to be a spectacle. Holy
Patreon
shit.
content.
Yeah. Talk to the lady at the front desk, see if she's got a wheelbarrow. Dragging me out of here on a fitted sheet. Is he dead? Nah, his feet are
He
asleep.
just needs a minute.
They're all pins and needlesy.
Holy shit.
Man. If you gave me a coffee can I could piss in, we'd really be set here. I got these treats next to me, a big bottle of water.
We wouldn't be set here. This room is my room.
We could swap, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
Don't tear down the podcast
Pretty
equipment and
comfy.
move into the next room.
Oh, yeah, this foot's dead. Holy fuck. Jesus, that was a mistake. Here I am trying to be fancy, cross my ankles.
Mm-hmm. That's what you get for being modest.
Be a
Oh,
slut
don't do
about
that.
it.
Nope. Don't do frog legs.
Too bad podcasts are a audio medium.
Oh, yeah. Too bad.
They're putting it on display right now.
Holy moly.
Pull it up so far where you can start to see that weird tendon in the inner thigh where it connects to the groin. Oh. Always hate when that comes out in porn. Do we have to? Do we have to? Oh.
Ooh. Listeners really miss out
Yeah, they sure
on all
do.
the good stuff.
Is that a hickey in your inner thigh? No blood clot.
Oh, jeez. God damn it.
It's a leech scar that never healed.
Internal contusion.
I got a lot of contusions. I used to think that I had like some kind of like blood disease. That was about 10 years ago. I was like, why do I have all these fucking weird bruises all over my fucking thighs? It's like, what's happening? And then I realized I'd come into fucking my office when I had an office job at a $1.05, jump in my chair, just roll forward.
Boom.
And the top of the desk would hit the fat of my thighs. So yeah, man, that's just like your fucking body's forcing your fucking momentum to stop.
Jesus Christ.
Quit that job, magically all those thigh bruises went
Oh,
away.
who'd have thought?
Yeah. So these legs could look worse right now. There's a bunch of fucking various shades of purple.
Oh, shit.
Little birthmark over here by the knee pit on my right leg, if you'd like to take a good look.
Oh. No good.
God, remember those blisters I had from being too close to that
Fuck,
fire?
I do remember that.
Oh,
Those were gross.
These legs have seen some shit.
No shit. That was the size of a goddamn handball.
Oh, fuck. 2 of them. One was the bigger one. One was Big Lake. And what was the other little lake? Ugh. Yeah, they popped in my sleep.
Oh, good. Good.
Like, oh,
I'm glad.
Burned this bedding. Then I burned it. I still have it.
Every day's a gift.
Yeah, it sure is. My body's blossoming.
Yeah.
Variety of ways.
Body is a wonderland.
They should have closed this Wonderland up a while ago. Don't let kids do
The
it.
moose should have told you.
Yeah. No way it passed inspection.
I finally found a gas station treat that's too much for me.
Oh, what's that?
I had to back down.
Oh, look at this.
Who, buddy? I was at a gas station,
Yep.
standing by the donut rack.
Oh, boy.
Daddy likes donuts.
Sure do.
It was morning. That's donut time.
That's donut time.
That's donut time.
I think any time's donut time, but culturally, donut time.
Yep. Oh, an apple fritter. I love an apple fritter.
Ooh.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite donut. Is an apple fritter.
You like fritters?
Yep. Get all fritted up.
Yep.
These savages put frosting on an apple fritter.
Holy
on
shit.
a glazed apple fritter.
Holy fuck.
I'm not talking, it wasn't like fancy cupcake levels of thick frosting, but it was too much frosting.
I think any is too much.
Unfucking believable.
Holy fuck.
What are you people doing?
I think they fucked up, or do they intend to do that?
I think that was intended. There was a dozen of the fucking things in there.
I hate to sound like a fucking tween, but on that day, that baker chose violence.
Yes.
Yes. Like that, you want to put someone in the grave if you're putting frosting on a fritter. That's a fucking...
I've had cakes with less frosting on them.
It's a concealed weapon if it's in your fucking coat.
Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
God, apple fritter will make you tap out.
No
You
shit.
need to take a break sometimes. Just fucking take a walk around the bakery. Like, okay,
Yeah.
guess we're gonna do this.
Apple fritters are amazing.
Yeah.
But they're a tall order.
God, I haven't had a food mishap in a while, but Jesus Christ, this is me eating in the car, and it shows why it's a bad fucking idea. I realized I had a meeting coming up. I was in St. Paul, and there's supposed to be this, been there since the 40s, this family-owned deli sandwich shop place. Fucking sandwich is fucking great. We got the big fucking sloppy fucking sandwich. Like, what do you want on it? I'm like, what should I get on? Pastrami sandwich. I don't know pastrami from fucking Adam.
Okay.
But fucking Thousand Islands grill. Sounds good.
Pickles and horseradish, if it were me.
And it's fucking, I'm trying, like, oh, fuck, I can't sit and eat. I got to get home. Eating that fucking thing, 4 pounds of fucking cooked pastrami fall out of the bottom of that sandwich.
Can't be doing
I'm
that.
screaming fuck at the top of in fucking shitty interstate traffic, in the middle of the city. Good God.
Eating a sandwich the size of your head.
Yeah, bigger than my fucking, that sandwich was absurd. Like, everything I own is covered in Thousand Island dressing at this point. It's so runny.
Because they didn't skimp on it.
Yeah. Oh my God, did they not? That bread evaporated. It was so soaked up with that shit. Like,
I get it with those, like, you'd see, like, oh, Katz's Deli, like, there's 3 pounds of fucking corned beef on here. No, like, I don't want that. Like, give me a sandwich I can just eat.
if I can take it home with me, then I will. Because if it's a good
And
cold
divvy
cut,
it up.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can fucking eat that shit later. That pastrami, man, was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe. I was like, I get why people fucking get off on this kind of sandwich.
That kind of place is the kind of place where you get a good sandwich.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is ridiculous. I can't eat this. We've talked about that issue with fucking too tall of burgers before. What am I supposed to do with this?
This is dumb.
Yeah,
It's
can't.
taller than it is wide.
Yeah,
Go fuck
can't
yourself.
unhinge my jaw to eat this thing.
Other example of that too is I mean, you can't really help it. It's part of the design of the sandwich. A club.
Sure, yeah.
There's clubs that hurt to eat. Like,
Emotionally.
yeah. Why am I doing this?
I have mayo in my hair.
I said, hold the lettuce and tomato, just more mayonnaise. This isn't good at all.
That's
For
too
me.
much mayonnaise.
It's real tasty though.
It doesn't take much for me to think it's too much mayonnaise. I don't.
I'm a mayo boy.
You can, if you use it very sparingly,
Yeah.
but
I forgot to buy Miracle Whip recently, and one of my roommates had Hellman's, big dollop of Hellman's. I'm like, I might be off Miracle Whip. It is very good, but like, if I got Hellman's, like that's all I need. I mean, the next time that runs out, and that'll last a while. Mayo lasts a while. I'll probably go back to the Miracle Whip, but I'd have no problem just being Team Hellman's forever now. Does it have the tangy zip?
No.
It does not.
It does not.
It's a different flavor, but is it worse? Slightly, but it's still enjoyable for me.
It's like, it's so different that it's like, I don't even consider it, are you a Miracle Whip or a mayo guy? Like, that's like saying, are you a ketchup guy or a maple syrup guy? Like, they're totally different things.
I think they're pretty similar.
Like, sure, they both go on a sandwich, but so does fucking sriracha. You wouldn't put that in the same category.
Yeah.
Like,
They're both egg-based delights.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah, that is true. At the end of the day, are we not all egg-based delights?
Yeah, it's. I don't like mayonnaise. I will, like, a little bit. A little bit is okay, and depending on the dish, a little bit on a McChicken, sure. A little bit. No,
no, thank you.
A little bit on a turkey sandwich, absolutely not. You know.
Interesting. Slather a turkey sandwich in mayo.
I first off don't want a turkey sandwich. I think turkey is a fucking bottom of the barrel garbage meat.
It probably is, but I could just sit in front of the TV with a thing of turkey cold cuts and just go fucking ham. Just fucking eating that. Nom.
I gotta like really want to be counting calories, and I have to like gird my loins before eating a turkey sandwich.
How about a chicken cold cut?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, chicken cold cut. But I'll still fuck with them, but rare. But turkey, god damn, it is, I'd say 60-40 turkey to ham. I've never been to this place. They just offer basic one meat sandwiches. It'd be turkey most. 2/3 of the time, I'd say.
If I'm at the deli counter in a supermarket and I'm like getting some lunch meat, I don't know if that's a regional thing. Does everyone call it lunch meat, deli meat, whatever?
Yeah.
Thin slices of meat for a sandwich.
Yeah.
85% of the time, it's roast beef.
Oh, really?
The other 15, it's ham.
See, roast beef, if I know the place is good. I think I've had some lower grade roast beef before.
Sure, but if I'm at the point where I'm ordering deli counter lunch meat to make sandwiches for the week, I have resigned myself to eating garbage.
Yeah. See, I've had roast beef sandwiches, like pre-made ones. Like, God, this sucks. But like fucking turkey on white bread, that's a winning combination.
If I'm going to Subway, it's a roast beef sandwich.
Okay, I get that.
Roast beef, Italian urban cheese, pepper jack, and pickles and spinach.
Oh, that's a combo. I get it.
No sauce. You know why?
What's that?
So you can eat it in the fucking car.
Unbelievable. You're denying yourself the treats of being a human. Your food is sopped up and wet with...
I want efficiency. I got to get home. Once I'm home, I want to be done eating and on to other stuff.
Big, spacious SUV. Put the fucking back seats, collapse them in, lay down. Watch as people watch you climb into the hatch in the back and shut it. They don't know what's happened. The vehicle's
just reach
rocking.
up and hit the button and it slowly closes.
You lay on your side, unwrap the sandwich in front of you. Well, hello there.
Laying on my stomach with my little feet up, kicking them like I'm a teen girl on the phone.
You see the top of your head and your heels. Yeah. Just munching. God, can you get that on license plates?
Just munching. You'd have to. That's a lot to squeeze into 7 letters.
Munching. Munching can easily be done.
You for sure need MNCHN.
Yeah.
So you could add a JS to the front and get just munching. Oh,
what are you up to this weekend? Check out the plates.
Oh, boy.
It's kind of sad, bro. Thought it was going to be cool.
I went to a Subway last week thinking maybe they were out yet. I had read on the internet that Subway is doing foot-long chocolate chip cookies now, as well as foot-long pretzels and I think foot-long churros.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, I have to go see what the fuck a foot-long chocolate chip cookie looks like. And alas, they didn't have them.
Oh,
so I got a roast beef sandwich instead.
Any pictures?
No, there wasn't. No, I got the vibe that they aren't out yet or haven't made it to Fargo yet. Yeah. The idea of a foot-long chocolate chip cookie is so terrifying.
Little arousing? Sure.
Is it flat? Is it girthy? That would be worse.
It's like a hump in the middle. Does it look like that thing you put in front of your keyboard to stop your wrists from hurting? It's got a chewy in the center. So these footlong cookies, are they ergonomic?
And Subway's cookies are pretty good.
Yeah. I'm a fan of a over like processed, like fucking manufactured cookie.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. We hit the wall there. I think I was cookie fantasizing. Oh, yeah.
Did you drift off in your head?
I'm reaching for cookies that aren't there.
It's you and a giant Chips Ahoy spinning in a flower field. Me and you for me.
You know what song of that same era I was thinking? We had joy, we had fun,
we had seasons in the sun. James Taylor?
No, one-hit wonder type person, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. God, now that's going to bug me. Yeah, I'm almost sure that was someone that didn't have a huge career.
Boy, yeah, I don't know. You busted in on me earlier. Fucking enjoying the shit out of some Celine Dion.
Oh, yeah.
All Coming Back to Me Now is such a fucking banger.
Is that a Titanic song?
No. That was after Titanic, I think.
Yeah, she had one or two hits before Titanic. My Celine Dion timeline is probably could stand some scrutiny.
All Coming Back to Me Now is written by Jim Steinman,
That
and
sounds like a Meatloaf song.
It is so obviously a Meatloaf song. It rules so hard. Meatloaf went on to do his own version, and it's not nearly as good, actually.
Was there just one gigantic hit off the Titanic soundtrack, or did she have a couple?
No, I think it was just that one.
Just
Heart Will Go On.
Yep, no kidding.
Pretty sure that's the only one.
Yep.
That was from that era where they would do the fucking movie cut versions on the radio with clips from the movie.
Forgot about that.
Then you had Garth Brooks's The Dance with 9/11 audio in it. What were we doing?
God.
Why the dance? It's got nothing to do with terrorism.
They should have found. Yeah, that's mopey.
Yeah, it's his sad song.
Some DJ read the email wrong. He's got two of a kind working on a Full House 9/11.
9/11 music.
That's what I found out. I'll never see my son again. Two of a kind working on a Full House. Who's gonna help me raise these kids?
Play the favorite song on the radio. The second tower is down. I repeat, the second tower is collapsed. Oh, God. Holy shit. How haven't we done that yet? I have the know-how to do that.
Yeah, you had a job.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you could have had that kind of power.
Holy shit. No one take that idea. Because I'll tell you what we're going to do next week.
I don't know. You better be careful. Garth's pretty litigious.
Yes, he is, actually. Holy shit.
Maybe they did the same thing to Alan Jackson's fucking mopey ass 9/11 song.
Where were you when the world stopped turning?
Yeah, you could mix in some 9/11 audio to Chattahoochee. 17 of my brothers died. All on fire engine 323. It gets hotter than a coochie coochie. Oh my God.
Oh, God damn it.
The audio from 9/11 calls the people that are trapped in there.
Holy shit.
There's so much smoke. We laid rubber on the George asphalt.
Got a little crazy, but we never got. They're jumping. Oh, God. Oh, God, they've jumped. Holy shit. This is the best bad idea we've ever had. This is better than Potato Nightmares. Oh, my God. That would be...
I think two of a kind working on a Full House is the song.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
You're going to go Garth. I was thinking much too young to feel this damn old, but that one's not upbeat enough.
Right, yeah. And his other upbeat ones, like, fucking Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up. That's like too much almost. Two of a Kind working on a Full House is like hokey in a way that fits.
And it's not a huge hit. It was a single, but it wasn't
totally.
like a giant Garth staple.
That's a Garth hit I don't like, and there's not very many of those.
Oh, really?
Because it's hokey.
Yeah.
It's fucking hokey.
Yeah. I just recently caught Beaches of Cheyenne on the radio. God damn it.
Beaches of Cheyenne.
One of my favorite Garth Brooks songs.
Yeah, Beaches of Cheyenne is a banger. Rodeo is probably my number one.
Yeah. One thing with Garth, that shit was so overplayed because he was the biggest thing on the fucking planet.
Yeah, how could you not overplay it?
Fucking wild that a guy that looks like him got to be that big. So you gotta tip your hat to that guy a little bit. That dude swims with his shirt on. He was the best-selling artist on the planet. Like,
had 1 million people come see him in Central Park.
Remember that? That's nuts. In New York City, who the fuck thinks of him and like, oh, I bet he's big in New York City? Nobody, but Garth was
That's how fucking big he was.
Massive. Like, he performed recently, and a friend of mine was watching like an online. I think he did like he was one of many performers on some kind of giant fundraiser thing for some tragedy. Yeah. And he's like, motherfucker, this guy can fucking perform. Like,
man. He's still got it.
That's the reason he's the biggest shit ever, man.
I saw him a few years ago, the last time he came through Fargo, and he did 4 nights. I'd have gone a second night.
Yeah. My God, yeah.
If going to a concert wasn't such a fucking rigmarole.
Yeah.
I think that's what keeps me out of concerts. I don't want to park and then walk all the way there, and then like fucking the Fargo Dome especially, like the bleachers are so straight up and down. I get like my fear of heights kicks in at some point because it's so steep.
Start thrashing,
and then there's so many people. I gotta wait to use the bathroom. Like I've aged out of concerts.
Yeah, it's you gotta want it first. That's for sure. I rarely do.
I gotta really want to see a band to go see them. Like I went to Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats at Red Rocks a few years ago. Like it's got to be an event, you know. Yeah. And that you got to climb the fucking stairs. There's a lot of stairs to get to Red Rocks,
and you're already in the mountain, so the air's thin.
Yep. And then once you've climbed all the stairs, you're at you are a fifth of the way up where the stairs end. So now you got to keep climbing to get to your seats.
Nope.
Worth it. It's beautiful. It's so great. I love it. I've been to Red Rocks twice now. Like, I can't recommend it enough, but you got to want it. You got to really like whoever's there.
They did have like fucking rental burros or something, like some kind of pack animal that could drag you up there. Like,
I'd pay. I would pay $100 American to ride a burro.
You sir, 2 burro. Fair.
Rude, but fair.
Like, I am in no position to argue.
We should mention, did not win the comedy contest last week, as I anticipated.
Can you edit in some sad trombone right there?
No, I don't need to edit sad trombone in.
Or the Price is Right losing music.
Ba-dum.
That's good.
Or edit
in, to bring that.
Or edit in some 9/11 sounds.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I told you that's how it was going to go. I know the nature of contests.
Yeah, they are a fickle bitch.
Yeah. It was fun, though.
Yep.
It's a good time.
To see people.
Yep.
Good energy.
Goddamn
good energy at a
fun
comedy
energy
contest.
at a comedy contest. Yeah.
And everyone's got a puncher's chance, so everyone's full of beans.
Yeah, everybody just takes one punch.
It ain't like basketball or baseball. Comedy's subjective, so someone can, like, imagine if your town just had a basketball contest. The same guy would win. 2 guys would win every year, you know?
Yep.
Comedy's weird. The audience is in a weird mood or something, you know? Like,
yeah, comedy is weird. As we sit in this grandma cabin motel room.
The fruits of the industry.
The vibe in here is so strange. It feels like your grandma's bedroom.
Yeah.
There's even candy for you.
It's wood paneling, but it's not even paneling. That's real wood.
I think that's wood.
Yeah, I knocked on it. That's real wood.
All the bedspread is so flowery.
think if you buy a trailer house, you can request wood paneling, or is that just not even made anymore?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I hate wood paneling.
It's such
so
a part of my
fucking much.
childhood.
I'll bet, yeah.
Just that ugly ass trailer house wood paneling. People loved that shit in the 70s.
Just
apparently.
drinking in your dad's cigarette smoke.
Oh my God, yeah. The amount of nicotine on the walls of our trailer house had been so out of control.
You'd scrape it off with a knife.
Yeah, I bet you could be fucking doing nicotine dabs if you scraped the walls of our trailer house.
Holy shit. We're going to go tell jokes tonight. It's what the fucking day? It's Friday as we record this. We'll tell some jokes tonight, and
I'll squeeze into some big boy pants because these people deserve it.
you going to put trousers
I
on?
think I'm going to try.
Okay.
See
You going
how
to
it
get
feels.
troused up?
I'll get all troused, get a little trousy.
You wearing that t-shirt?
God, though it's.
There's a right answer.
Yeah. I was like, the right answer is no. My
Correct.
brain, my heart, though. Like, this is a Harley crowd.
I mean,
Maybe I can win you with logic.
it's not what's on the shirt.
This is kind of a baby doll cut.
The opposite of a baby doll cut.
Well, we'll see what I have in my wardrobe.
That shirt has lost its structural integrity.
It's a little floppy.
Yeah. The distance between threads gets greater every day.
This shirt is slowly disappearing.
There is continental drift among the fibers of your shirt.
That might be my body.
Shit. Well, we'll talk to everybody next week. We're going to go tell jokes, and that's it.
Bye, everyone.